In this rope flow tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do the behind the back underhand roll. Now this is a great move to encourage that upright posture. Not only does it stretch out the front of the shoulders, but it also targets the rear delts, which is a particularly difficult muscle to develop without any specific isolation exercises. In simple terms, this is a great movement for someone like myself who drives a lot and uses a laptop quite a fair bit as well. So to start off, I just like to prep the body by doing some shoulder dislocations. This is a good one, again, just to open up the front of shoulders and squeeze in the shoulder blades together. Now you can hold the rope as close or as wide as you need, as long as you keep your elbows straight. So that's the key, not bending at the elbows, but trying to keep the elbows extended as you open up. Another key thing is not to flare the ribs like so. You're trying to keep those ribs tucked and focus fully on the movement at the shoulders. You can do a few variations like so. All right, now let's get into it. So with the behind the back underhand roll, this is a particularly challenging one to get started, and it does require a bit of shoulder mobility, but you need to persist with it and you will get there. So it looks like this. Now from this front angle, it probably doesn't make any sense. So I will spin round and show you what it looks like from behind. Okay, so how do we get into this? Firstly, it's a underhand movement. So the rope is revolving in an underhand motion as opposed to overhand. This is overhand, so we want it to revolve in an underhand motion constantly. And it's just getting used to that position. So we can start by putting our hand behind us, like so. And see if we can even hold on to a bit of the rope. And this is going to feel super strange, but it will help us get accustomed to that shoulder position. Once we've established this, can we do the same thing but holding the ropes separately? Like so. And then we could even attempt a switch where we whip that hand across and bring it to this side. So we practice this side, same process. Can we hold on to the rope? Can we separate the rope? And then can we whip it across? Okay, so what I like to do though is start with the rope in front of our body, and this gives us a little bit of momentum to bring it across. Okay, so from in front of the body, and this gives us that momentum to go straight into it. Like so. Okay, so there's a little bit of rhythm to it. Once you get the hang of it, it feels really good and nice in the shoulders. Another way you could potentially learn is to already hold each handle separately and just get a swing of it here. So you're just trying to swing, and then you're going to bring it across. You're going to swing, bring it across. And then over time, you're doing the hand movement, but even if it isn't flowing yet, you're just practicing the hand movement. Getting accustomed again to what you need to do. Seeing how it feels in the shoulders. Build up a bit of momentum to get it going. Now, a nice transition to get into the behind the back is the dragon roll, which I've covered in a previous video if you want to check that out. So we're here we're doing the dragon roll, and as I turn about 90 degrees, so a quarter turn, I'm nicely in my position. I can come out of it. So this is working one way. And if I transition to go the other way, like so. So there you have it. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.